Hello students, this is Priyanka Bagchi from SVM Sinidih, and today I am here with you with the explanation of the rest of the few points of the chapter Gopal and the Hilsa fish of class 7 from the book Honeycomb. As you all must know that in our previous video we have already discussed some of the points, and today I am going to discuss the rest of the few points of the chapter with you. Here comes the chapter. The whole chapter you all must know, it is given here. It is in the form of comic. The exercise, the vocabulary which you have to learn. It is for your convenience. It would help you to go familiar with the words. The introduction, and here comes the chapter highlight, which we have already discussed. These 6 points we have already discussed in our previous video. Today I am going to discuss with you these next 5 points: 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So today the first point is Gopal's preparation for buying a huge Hilsa fish. So Gopal accepted the king's challenge of buying a huge Hilsa fish and bringing it to the palace without anyone asking anything about the fish. It was a challenge to prove that Gopal was wise and clever. So Gopal started preparing himself to complete the challenge. He came home. Before going out, he did 3 things with himself, and those 3 things were: he half shaved his beard, he smeared himself off with ashes, and wore disgraceful rags. He was looking like an insane in that peculiar attire. When Gopal's wife saw him in that mad-like attire, she asked him why he had made his appearance that way, why he had half-shaven his beard, and why he had smeared ashes on his face, and then what was the reason of wearing those old dirty torn clothes. To this, Gopal got irritated to his wife for asking so many questions while going out, and hastily left home. His wife became worried about Gopal and thought that he must have lost his senses and might have gone mad. The thought of the dear poor wife of Gopal. Then Gopal started his journey towards the palace with a big Hilsa fish in his hand. He was walking as if bouncing around, taking the Hilsa fish in his hand without caring about anyone. He was conscious about his changed look, but he was not worried because that peculiar look was only his weapon, and he knew that very well. Throughout the market, everybody was talking only and only about Gopal's strange appearance and look, but nobody talked about the Hilsa fish. On seeing Gopal, a man said that he must be a madman, while another man called him a mystic. Nobody in the market or on the road seemed to be interested in talking about the Hilsa fish which Gopal had bought because of Gopal's ridiculous appearance. Some people found him to be comical. They were so engrossed in discussing about his appearance that the Hilsa fish went unnoticed. Gopal, crossing all these people and their mockery and statements, finally reached the palace. He told the guards that he wanted to meet the king, so opened the gate. But the guards did not let him go in. They too thought him to be a madman. When the guards did not let him in, Gopal began to sing in a loud voice and dance like an insane man. He was screaming that he wanted to meet the king. Open the gate, open the gate. That scream reached the king's ears too. The king ordered the courtiers to bring that man before him at once. So Gopal was brought before the king finally. And these were the 5 points, and this much for today. Next day we will discuss the next few points. Okay, this much for now, students. Goodbye.